kızı.
There are no rules but one. Drink Jägermeister at minus 18 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned Caspar, and I was just wondering, I wanted to ask you, because highlight of Limbo for me is its art. It's kind of cartoonish almost, but it fits the story that it represents. And like, do you have like a clear vision when you're writing that of this is how it should look like, or Caspar draws many versions of it maybe, and then you see it and you're like, that's what I want.
No, we didn't. No, Limbo was far more, and like I always wanted it to be with, especially with creator-owned works like that. It's far more collaborative than that. Like so Limbo came out of, I had an idea for a kind of story I wanted to tell. Caspar had an idea for a kind of book he wanted to draw. So we combined those two ideas, and Limbo is the end result. So it's a sort of, melody of minds. Which is that's part of the job as well, is trying to, that's what drew me in the comics, what sort of attracted me to it is that you have this sort of you're creating things, particularly with an artist who's like Caspar, who's an artist and a colorist, so he's in complete control of the visuals of the book, and so the two of you working together are creating something that nobody else could make. So yeah, it's definitely not me sort of going like, oh, Caspar, draw it like this, use these colors, all that kind of thing. It's absolutely, he's in the driving seat on that side. But then it becomes this call and response where, he'll draw an issue. And I'm like, oh, it looks like this. Okay, so let's try doing this in the next issue. So which is how we ended up with sort of, I think it's issue 5 of Limbo, which is like mostly set in sort of like a dream world, and it has this extremely sort of like bright, like sort of neon stuff, and that all just came out of what we developed through the first couple of issues.
We stay genuine, uncensored, and unscripted, and we always will, as we have to order our usual. Share us, subscribe us, and stay tuned until the next Wednesday. İyi güzel.